Do you write in front of a computer? Do you write on a notebook? Do you just write on your phone? How do you do it?
I used to do journaling. You know, I was like, let me, you know, because coming up with premises is like, there's so many funny things that happen to us every day, or potentially funny things. It's like just journaling makes you conscious of it because there's so many things that slip by. Like on the way here, I had brass knuckles, but they're wood. I worked Hilarities in Cleveland, and the owner, Nick Costas, he gives me a gift every time I do it. I don't know if he does it for everybody, but the time before he gave me a baseball bat. And this time it was wooden brass knuckles. He's a great guy. It's a fantastic club. So he gives me these wooden brass knuckles. And I'm going through security at Fort Lauderdale Airport to come here, and they flag my bag and they bring it over, and the guy goes, what's this? I immediately go, Nick Costas, hilarious. I immediately give up his name and snitch. I'll wear a wire. I am a snitch.
For wooden brass knuckles
wooden
are
brass
illegal?
knuckles. Yeah, I don't know
brass,
how.
Though.
No, they're not brass. They're wooden, and I don't know what how it hijack a plane. It's like, take this to Yemen, or this guy gets a splinter. You know, so it's like. But they were like, and I was rushed. So he's like, do you want to check your bag, or you could just give it up? I'm like, I'll just give it, I'll just give it up. But it's like a brass, like for them to take that, I think they're wooden. He gave them to me wooden so they would get through security.
That's funny. Yeah.
But for them to do it. But like, my point is that journaling, like I never would have thought twice about that, but it's like journaling brings that out. So sometimes I'll do that if I feel like nothing is happening. But then I'll take bits on my phone and I'll just, like I went to jury duty, and I'm like, there's so many funny things here about jury duty, trying to get out of it, the way they threaten you. In New York anyway, they go, you have to serve or you're going to go to jail for a year. It's like,
really?
Well, they're going to have to pick a jury for my trial.
Is it really the case? You go to jail for a year?
They say it's a year or a $60,000 fine or something like that. It's like, I don't know, maybe 60,000 was too high, but it's like a year in prison and a fine, or both. The point is they threaten you hard to make sure that you go to jury duty.
Oh my God.
And it's like, I don't know if this is how much faith I have in the justice system with you threatening me, a private citizen, for a year to come to jury duty. Anyway, so you end up going, and it's like, as comics, we're in this conundrum because it's like, it could be a 3-week trial. It's like, yeah, I cannot serve for 3 weeks. I have road dates. Money is at stake. Flights are booked.
Yeah.
Like, all of this stuff matters to me. Like, I need this money. So, but they just don't care. There's nobody to call. There's nobody to complain to. So it's like you come and you check in and you just hope that you're not called into the thing. So we're sitting there and we're just waiting. So, but that's like, there's so many funny with emotions and feelings that come through there. And like, how do I get out of this?
Right.
It's like a felony. If you have a felony, you can't serve. It's like, I could sucker punch the bailiff. You know what I mean? It's like, that's a felony. He's a cop. He's like, it's like, and then you start punching that up and crafting it and then going in there. And what really happened is I went in there and they go, we have a jury pool outside. We need to take them first. So instead of holding you here, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Meanwhile, I have to fly out the next day. So I go to the bailiff. I go, hey, I can't come back tomorrow. I'm sorry. I have to fly out. I cannot come back tomorrow. He goes, wait here. He gets a piece of paper and he goes, give this to holding downstairs. They might reissue you another date. They might cut you. So I go, all right. So I go down there. I give it to her. She's like, give me a minute. I'm just sitting there waiting. And she comes back. She's like, see you in 4 years. You're cut.
Oh,
I was
nice.
like, oh, thank God. But that whole thing, like the tension of that, like that's, I'll put that on my phone and I'll just keep coming at it.
Yeah, that's good.